morning.
Good morning. Another great day to wake up. What a crazy week this has been, boy.
What's today?
I don't know, but I probably got enough information that could last for 2 weeks. In just 1 week, it's insane. Like, the stuff that has been taking place, like, wow.
I lost this week. I think the only reason I know it's Sunday is because we're doing our coffee.
So, are you the one that's saying right now, this is why we didn't do it, but are you the one now saying 2021? Get it? Like, did it win? Did it beat you? Come on. Don't let me throw you off.
You just did.
Does that make sense to you, though?
No.
Could you say 2020, right?
Yeah.
But what if I say won? Like, I won. 2021.
2020 did not win.
See, there it is. All right.
2020 did not win. No.
Well, as long as you...
It seems like 2020 is trying to creep in.
I know. It's still, like, sneaking behind.
It's trying to. I ain't doing all that.
All right, so who's up with us this morning?
Who's got their coffee?
Looks like we got a few viewers going. We're getting this
Good
stuff
morning,
up.
good
Guys,
morning.
share this stuff because we want to show you some funny things. And, I mean, we want to...
Good vibes.
Yeah, we want to switch up the week because it has been phenomenally fat. I mean, just zoom in. I feel like I've been in a Lambo this whole week, to be honest. I mean, there has been too much stuff happening in the world. And I don't want to get into the bad pieces, but I mean, you kind of have to just to make it funny. But let's just hop into that.
Okay. Good morning, y'all. We're gonna hop into that. Go ahead.
Kind of start out by saying there was a man, okay, in Christmas Eve. This story is popping up now. His name was Thomas Dobb.
Thomas Dobb, okay.
Well, he decided that he was going to drink a whole lot on Christmas Eve.
Oh boy.
And he's also watching a Celine Dion concert. Okay?
Okay. I think I know where this is going.
He wakes up after filling out a form to change his name legally to Celine Dion. He wakes up the next morning, whatever, and does work, so about a week goes past, there's paperwork that comes in the mail that says you have legally changed your name to Celine Dion. What were you drinking, bud? Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I love the name, don't get me wrong, but what? What in your right mind?
I mean, this guy is, he's from England, but
okay.
it's really funny. Like, I'm just saying, because they always so proper and everything. But I'm just saying this. I can't even spell Celine Dion, to be honest with you. How did you get that? I mean, you got wasted watching her concert, and you decided that you was gonna put your name, stamp it right down. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so, that's it. This is who I need to be right now.
One thing here. This is even funnier.
What?
He's actually not gonna change his name back. It was $120 fee. So apparently he didn't have another $120 to give out. He's not doing it. Yeah, he said as long as it's not causing any trouble, he don't look like no Celine Dion.
Okay, so that's the question. That's the question I want to know. If you guys could legally change your name to a celebrity's name, what would it be? What would yours be?
A celebrity name?
I think I could know what yours would be.
What?
Bob Marley.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so what would yours be?
I mean, I could see myself doing something goofy as what he just did, but again, I just can't spell Celine Dion.
So that was... No, but I'm asking though, like, what would you change your name to? Like, what celebrity?
I don't think I have one that I like my name. So I don't know.
Oh my god.
I could,
yours is the most generic name, John Smith.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't
No.
change it
No.
at all?
Not the slightest.
Not even for like a day or something?
Nope.
Okay.
You know,
I like my name.
if we're like robbing a bank or something, then my name changes.
Oh boy.
Because I mean, we're wearing masks now, so that used to be that you can't wear a mask in stores and stuff. Now apparently it's mandatory. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's just more bound to happen.
It's bound to happen. But yeah, I don't know what I would change my name to if I could.
Good morning, Chino. Good morning, Rhett.
How's everybody doing this morning? Who's got their coffee?
Oh man.
That's actually a good one.
So I do got a question though. Is how messed up have you gotten to do something as wild as change your name on on paper? But what is something that you did that was absolutely just uncalled for? You didn't even know that you did it. You got that messed up. What is one thing that you guys did that? I mean, it just. I'm saying like you woke up and realized, oh wow.
We just went through this a few weeks ago. Whoa. Apparently, me and him have full-on conversations, and I have no recollection of them.
That's NyQuil, you know what I'm saying?
No!
Which one are you talking about?
When I fell. When I fell. Apparently, we had a full-on blown conversation. I don't remember any of it.
And that's the reason why I changed my ringtone to I came in like a wrecking ball. Cause I seen you, you was singing the song, and then all of a sudden you was in midair going down the stairs. I'm like, what is she doing?
I got so excited. I was coming down the stairs. I was like, oh! I
just wanted to look at everybody.
And I just did a complete 180.
There's doctors in the house. Is anybody going to help her?
We need to call Dr. Brown.
Yeah.
Hi, Natasha. Good morning. But yeah, so yeah, that apparently I have full-on conversations with him. I have no recollection of him. And of course, he doesn't tell me what I tell him. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm scared of what I say. Like, what do I really say? Like, have y'all ever had that where you have a conversation with your significant other and you have no recollection of it the next day? My mom actually happened to my mom growing up. She had surgery and they had her on this medication, and it, made her a little loopy. Okay. Apparently, my sister will remember this. I don't know if she's watching now or not, but apparently her and my sister got online and ordered a whole bunch of these different CDs.
I know that has happened like a whole lot.
And then they ordered all these CDs, and then, a couple days later they come in the mail. And my sister goes to my mom, she's like, hey mom, the CDs came in. And I was like, what? What CDs? What you mean? Mom, we sat down and we picked all the, I think one of them was a Tina Turner CD. She's like, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, buying, like, you know what I'm saying, that buying stuff when you're drunk or messed up, that's always a plus for everybody.
Oh, we're from Memphis, Tennessee. One of my TikTok followers say, hey.
Morning. So, I want to say this too. Going on with that, there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So there was definitely a man, Adam Vale. He was in the police department.
Okay.
Okay, and this is like probably 10 miles away from Oregon, or Oregon. No, Poland, because this is in Oregon. And he's looking in like at this building. Okay, he's just walking up. It's nighttime. He's walking up. He's like looking inside the windows and everything. The dude does not realize the big police station, like department. You see what I'm saying? It has that name
that big,
on there.
Huge sign.
Yeah, like he does not see this police department name on the building, and he has the chain cutters and everything, and he cuts in on the bike because he wanted to take their bike.
Now, was it
How stupid can you be?
It was just like a regular bike.
Yeah, it was a regular, like, you know what I'm saying? They're mountain bikes that they drive, ride around in. So he's looking in the window and stuff, and they're looking, and they're like, wait a minute, is someone really trying to take our bike? Hold on, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Nah, bring that back here, buddy.
What are you doing?
I mean, it's as bad as stealing a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like one of their canines. Like, why would you want to do this stuff? You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot. This is definitely the type of person that if I was getting messed up with him, I'm going to slow my roll, give him a couple more drinks, and I'm going to get somebody that has like a tattoo gun, and I'm tattoo Andy on the bottom of his foot. Or say the other foot says Made in China.
You're like, huh.
You know what I'm saying? If you wake up and your toes and everything are messy, you know what I'm saying? You're tingling right now because I just wrote with a tattoo gun. You're past out that much. But I said Andy on the bottom of your foot. And then, like I'm saying, you're kicked up one day and your significant other looks at, what is on the bottom of your foot? Why does it say Andy?
Who's Andy? I can go, who's Andy?
If they know the reference
let
of
me
Toy
find
Story.
out.
Yeah, that would be the other part of it, because like, if you don't know that reference to Toy Story.
Well, maybe they would have to look at the other foot and then they would get the reference.
Made in China,
or maybe
bro.
not. Maybe
I mean,
not.
at the end of the day, then you gotta have that cartoon mustache on them.
No, I got one for you though. A bit of news for people that live in Virginia. You know, theme park Busch Gardens, usually they're only open for Christmas and that's it, right?
Okay.
They are actually going to be staying open for the winter season. So January, February, and March.
I don't want to say it's to not know what I'm about to say, but I be seeing Appleland around in Steven City. We have a place called Appleland, and they do the go-karts and the baseball
Batting cages, all
and
that.
yeah, they still look like they're open right now. I don't know if that's really true or not, but if you still like go-kart and all that, I know it's a little nippy outside, but I think they're still staying open as well.
I feel like we need a family night.
So last night we we went to the movies and we seen Wonder Woman.
84. It was good, y'all. I liked it.
I would like to say this because I didn't see the first one, but
It would have made more sense to you if you
it
the
might
first
have,
one.
because I wanted to see more Wonder Woman stuff.
Morning, Misty.
That's what I was looking for. It was more about a stone to me.
Well, and that's why I was saying it would have made more sense to you if you seen the first one, because the first one was more so like Wonder Woman, like herself and how she became Wonder Woman. This one is, of course, it's going to be more of like the artifact, but it still kind of ties in with who she is. But that's why you got to see the first one.
Maybe.
This
But
is why me and my son will
I was
watch
actually
Marvel movies.
I was starting to watch it last night because it was funny that we just mentioned it. It was on TBS or whatever last night, so, or TNT or something.
Oh, so you were watching that?
I did look at a little bit of it.
Amazon history. Okay, yeah, he was saying the same thing. He was agreeing.
Yeah. Now you ain't
But
lying.
yeah, that was the first one.
So I want to say this. How far would you guys go to cheat on your significant other?
I wouldn't.
A man in Mexico named Alberto.
Oh boy.
He decided to go from house to house. When he seen that her husband left, he had this underground tunnel, and this thing looks like it's presidential underground tunnel. He goes all the way down until, so you know how you have like a rug in the back of your couches or whatever, and it's, platted. He decided that he was going to build a tunnel, and every time the man, his neighbor's husband would leave, Alberto pop out, hey! And he decided that he was going to get it on, whatever, to play a piano, have some drinks and stuff, and then goes right back into the tunnel, into his house, until one day that husband finally seen this hole. I don't know if you're cleaning or whatever, sank into it, but he found the hole in the back of the sofa, and then he started to follow this tunnel.
Oh,
and it leads to Alberto's house, where they decided to fight it out. And Alberto was like, please don't tell my wife. Please don't tell my wife. Oh, he told his wife. I mean, that was dumb for me, buddy. Yeah, you got a whole tunnel going to your house to his house, bro. What are you doing? So, again, I think this would be easier. If you're like living in like a apartment or a condo complex, I think it would be easier to cheat on your significant other, because you're like right there,
Mm-hmm.
There, especially like townhouses too. Like there's another one, but it's like if you're in a whole house, I think it's a little bit harder. But I think that there's a lot of people in apartments that would cheat faster than they would if they were in houses.
House and not. It still happen.
Oh, I know. But what is one secret way? Go ahead and call yourself out. What's one secret way that you have cheated on your significant other? Be creative with this.
One of my TikToks. He's like, I need to follow up on that story. I need to look that up.
Hey, no, we'll post up all this stuff in detail. If you go follow us on YouTube or Facebook Live. Yeah, we'll
look up John Smith.
Yeah, we'll post up all the links that we find in this stuff because people are doing too much.
Yeah, I want to say it's the quarantine that's making people crazy, but people were crazy before the quarantine. So maybe it's the quarantine that's like making it happen more, like making it come just to the point where people are like, I can't take it no more. I need something to happen.
I mean, yeah, because you got to have a little mystery.
Walls are closing in on me.
Yeah.
What up, Greg?
Good morning, Greg. And
Hi,
good morning,
Selena.
Jarrell. Man.
Oh, and I got another one.
What's going on?
We got another birthday. It's my aunt's birthday today. My Aunt Kelly.
Oh, snap. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But yes, I got one for you. Black Panther. They're coming out with a new one. There have been some talk about it. I don't know officially when it's supposed to come out. I think it's supposed to come out this year.
2022.
Okay. So you were looking up this one.
I've seen this a little bit.
Yes. So there was a little bit talk of it, and then they finally decided where the girl, how do you pronounce her name? Lupita. I cannot pronounce it.
Going to butcher her name.
I'm not going to butcher her name.
I'm
not going to butcher her name. I'm not going to say it. But she was the one that played his sister.
Right.
She's actually going to take over and be the Black Panther.
Yeah, because I did hear talk that there was like discussion of maybe having a 2 Black Panther thing, and then we know this the evil villain, Rihanna.
I want to see how that plays out.
That's gonna be really cool.
That's gonna be a really good one.
I'm also wondering because we was at the theater last night, and we're also seeing that Tom and Jerry is gonna be coming out. Guys, I don't want to see what is it, Fatal, or is it, what is it called, Fatal? Fate? It was something like that. I forgot. Remember I showed you that?
Yeah, I can't remember. Fatal? I think it was Fatal.
That was a cheating movie too. That looked really decent.
It did. Oh, what was her? I can't remember her name.
Who?
The woman that was in it.
I can see her face.
I can see her face. She played $1 Million Baby. Y'all help me out. The woman that played in $1 Million Baby. What was her name? I cannot remember her name. I wanted to But yeah, no.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that one too. I do. That would have also been a good one.
So for you all that, if there is anybody is out there that's bringing dogs and who knows what other animals. Apparently there's different animals that they're trying to bring on planes these days. And they're able to do it if you have a service dog. They was able to do it for free for so long now, and now they're cutting that off because apparently you can't bring any other type of animal like as a service pet. They're doing service pets now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you're on a plane and they say you can't bring your service giraffe to the, you can't do that. What are you doing? You got a service lion. What is that?
That would be you.
Yeah, that would be me.
But mom's dog Schmitty, that's her service dog.
Right, and if it is, then that means that it used to be that they could have those things on for free for certain plane.
Yeah.
Yes, airlines. So now they are saying that you do have to pay, and it's only dogs. Okay, stop bringing these extraterrestrial. No one has a pet turtle service animal. You can't do that, my man.
Well, that could be an emotional service animal.
Like I said, but imagine you coming in with a big giraffe. What is he doing?
That's my service animal. Oh, Hillary Swank. That's her name. The coffee's not kicking in.
Thank you, Jarrell.
Selena too.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. But yeah, no, this week I was a little out of sorts this week, y'all. I got my second dose of the vaccine.
Yeah, how did that? I mean, we know that your arm looks a little
So I used to take allergy shots as a kid. So, and I would get these allergic reactions to them. My arm would swell up and get all red. Take a Benadryl, I'd be fine. Well, I went and got my second vaccination, right? As soon as they stuck me, y'all, I got lightheaded. I was about to pass out. My blood pressure plummeted, everything.
You told me you had to get. I gotta pick you up middle of the day.
I called him. I was like, just so you know, I'm not working. I'm in the ER. What happened?
I know.
He came and got me. But yeah, I wasn't. Oh, I don't know what it is, and I was researching it. Apparently, a lot of people are having bad reactions to the second dose of the vaccine. And not the first, which I don't understand.
I'm hearing a lot of people talk differently about it. And just like you're saying, a bad reaction and saying there is fatalities of the vaccine. Mm-hmm. That's what's scary about this whole thing because, again, the vaccine didn't actually say it cures the second string of stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the second round of COVID. But, I mean, we are getting closer to understanding it, I guess. I mean, we able to have vaccine, but then you have other things that's in jeopardy that maybe they got to start seeing into. People are allergic to this stuff. And what nationality is allergic to it more? That's another thing.
That's another thing, too. They
and
got to put that in there.
As soon as they put that out there, then, we're going to get ate up by literally everybody out there. Different nationalities saying, well, it's bad for us, and it's going to be insane. Yeah. That's why I said that it's the world, man. I swear, dude.
It's crazy.
This whole week has been nuts.
Crazy.
Wednesday was the worst day of almost everybody in the United States. To see the Capitol just get destroyed. I mean, you seen it like it was almost as they put like a Cheeto on the lock. You know what I'm saying? As a lock, they put like a Cheeto into the slot. That's how they broke in, dude. I don't want to be that guy that takes it out of context here, but yes.
There's so much I want to say, but you know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
I will say this because you should be saying this, but for the culture, if it was black folk.
That's exactly what I want to say. If it was black folk, like different. Black Lives Matter, it would have been so different.
I would say that, and again, I know
y'all know it would have happened so differently.
We say this in positive vibes all the time, like we come here to have good talk and all that, but that right there was uncalled for. I would say that's my little rant because I know for a fact they was taking pictures going down the stairs and stuff, and dude, they was sitting bombs. There was 4 people that literally died, and it was. Like 50 people that was injured badly, and I mean more to come. But their FBI is still looking for the people that had part of this. They do have names and stuff like that, and posting them up on media. Mm-hmm. And Trump is there with. He didn't even want to read the paper that they scripted for them at first until about 4 or something.
They were begging him.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and then he started to slowly say something about it. That stuff is it's so disrespectful.
Jarrell, how crazy is that? Once again, the Simpsons TV show. So the same. Yep.
So if that's the case, Jarrell, during football, because do you remember the time that they had Bills? It was the Bills that went to the Super Bowl. Will that be this year? I did not see the game yesterday.
I didn't.
So I don't know where their stats is at all.
I don't know.
I decided to have a father and son day, so
yes, you did.
I didn't really watch football or nothing like that yesterday.
I played catch up with my classwork for my certification.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again today.
Let's bring this into the topics. I was shocked when I seen this because I didn't know that she even put this out there. Well, Nicki Minaj had a song that she did with Nas, and it was called "Sorry." And one of my favorite artists growing up, Tracy Chapman, she was suing her because of the lyrics and the content and how she said it, the melody, everything. And she finally got that settlement for $450,000. it was $450,000, and she settled the debt because Tracy Chapman, she is one that says no to every person that says, "Can I use a sample of your song?" She automatically says no.
Yep.
She wants all rights and everything. I mean, the way she grew up, I wouldn't doubt. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. She didn't have the greatest life and whatever, but she grew up and she said, "I'm going to do music." So she did. And then you realize that now Nicki Minaj took that song off her album. See, you know, back then when she did that album, it was actually before she got pregnant. She was doing the song and she took it off her album. But because it was released to certain DJs, they might have sneaked in and said, "Hey, do you know that," to Tracy, "do you know that they did do this song and this is what it sounds like?" So they literally, you know what I'm saying, they pushed that out there to her, so then later on she can't put it on another album if she decides to sneak it in there. Because Tracy does not listen to Nicki Minaj. No.
I wouldn't know that.
Nah, she's an older woman. She knows she's not going to listen. I mean, Nicki Minaj is a queen bee. She is definitely out there. She's always doing her thing.
Oh, yeah.
She retired and still was trying to do some music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and you know that with record companies, what they really do
What?
is, like, say that Nicki Minaj, she's at a company, let's say Def Jams or something.
Okay.
And Atlantic Records is down, and they need their viewers to start watching them. They will pay somebody. They'll go looking for people that will demolish Nicki Minaj, like in lyric wise. So that's why you would have a Cardi B.
Huh.
That's how you get that, because there was nobody in Nicki Minaj's lane. Now you're looking at Cardi B, and then who else do you have now? Because Texas has come, Megan Stallion. But yet they're able to work with each other.
They are.
Yet she's like still pushing them out the way. That's what record companies do. They want because they see they have this hot hit, and then they bring it in and they say, you know what, we're gonna have this person right here. We've seen this that you can shine, but we'll give you all this money and sign for it. But you have to be better than that person and do like their type of style of music, because we want our own Nicki Minaj here. We want our own Megan Thee Stallion here. And that's what brands people. If you're talking about a sellout, and speaking of sellouts, I want to, because someone brought this up to me and I was like, nah, that's not true. Have you guys seen The Weeknd's face? He got plastic surgery. The dude looks like a bad blow-up doll.
I don't know where he got that plastic surgery done, y'all, but
that was
come on now.
Because you've seen him at the Grammys and stuff, and Bill was like, "Whoa, did you see he got beat up?" And half of that stuff that was recorded in like March or whatever it was, they did that him walking off the carpet off of his video, but they were showing it at the Grammy Awards because the viral videos like that they were showing, and that was part of his. Because he won a Grammy, you know, he did the award, and his walk down was just showing him coming out of his viewing of his video. It was like blinding lights or something like that.
I think that's
yeah. So I thought that he was just, you know, it was his makeup. It's not. He looks like something that came from the movie Ants. So he might change his career. I mean, this is different than what. They took the Band-Aid off. This was no good.
Good. You need to take this back.
You know,
put it back.
If you guys ever seen Drop Dead Fred when he got ran over by a truck, you know.
You wrong.
And then he had
you wrong.
He had to blow his face up.
You wrong.
That's for the older heads that, you know, you're an 80s baby. You know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly what we talking about. You wrong for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of 80s and age, I kind of showed my age at work the other day. So I was in class and we were talking about, I was, you know, y'all, I did take my braids out, but I had my braids in and I was telling them, yeah, I'm going to take my hair out tonight when I get home, And my instructor, her name's Heather, she was like, so, like, how is your hair? Like, is it frizzy? Like how? I was like, okay. I was like, my hair, once I wash it, blow dry and everything, I look like Don King. Everybody, Heather was laughing. She got it. But everybody around me was like, who's Don King?
Oh, Lord.
I was like, I just did this number.
Now, is it more of an age thing, or is it more of a black and white thing? Like, because you have a lot of white people that.
Well, yeah, I do, but
and they
Heather's
should still,
white.
they
She
should
understood.
still know who this is.
Heather's white and she understood. So it's like, I think right at that point was the age.
You should have just said finger in a socket.
I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what I did?
You should have said, okay, so white people, you rub a balloon, you know what I'm saying, static electric, and put it on your hair.
That's Don King. You know what I did though?
Oh, in America!
That's what I did. Nothing. It was silent. It was crickets, y'all. Crickets. I was like, well, I just showed my age.
See where you show your age now.
And it's okay though. It's alright. It's all good. All good. Morning, Johnny. But yeah, so that was kind of fun.
Alright, so let's I want to say this one. This is this is out there for the blue. But I made a meme, you guys.
Y'all.
This content is now officially over for kids, so back them away because it's funny time. But this has to happen, I guess.
You know what?
I'm inside the kitchen, and I'm over hearing the Chromebook talk. He stirs up the pot in Chromebook world, and if you guys don't know what that is, when you guys have kids, they have Chromebooks and they're working on their schoolwork, talking to the teachers, doing live chats. My son, he likes to say funny stuff. I mean, it gets a little out there. You get
well,
it.
he's your son, so what do you expect?
I know. Well, they were doing some multiplications and division and stuff, and it comes up, the teacher gets a little upset and says, what comes after 69? My son gonna say, mouthwash? So I can only imagine having a conversation with the teacher now.
I'm surprised you haven't had one yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Maybe
Unless because she walked into her own joke. I mean,
she did.
I made a meme of it because that's super funny, but it's not funny that I cannot sit there and laugh at it with my son. What do you mean, bro?
Whoa! You don't need to be saying that. Pump your brakes.
Lord,
that's your son though. Your son.
Oh boy.
He's speechless, y'all. Speechless.
Sometimes you just can't control their mouths.
No, you definitely can't. Especially Evelyn. Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
When I would wear the ponytails and stuff?
What?
One day I decided to take her to Chick-fil-A with a couple friends of mine. And they were like, oh my god, I love your hair. It's so pretty. And they were like, Evelyn was like, what you mean? That's not my mom's hair. That's a wig.
Whoa. Now, what if that happens, okay? Because, there's so many disgusting kids out there that, Mom, you want to watch this? You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go into that. But if you have a kid, have you guys ever had a kid that, like, especially you have a baby or whatever, and they start grabbing, and because I hear a lot of earrings getting grabbed off of their ears.
That's why I stopped wearing earrings.
Right. Especially big hoop ones.
Yeah.
But what if they did that and they snatched your wig off? Oh.
I think I've actually seen video footage of that.
Especially for those women that go out and, they're all about it, but they're breastfeeding in public. What if I don't know, it just kind of comes down or whatever, and he starts, yank? Like...
I don't think that per se would happen, because personally, when, when you're breastfeeding or whatever, they're like in that content, like just calm content.
Yeah,
So
but I'm just
it's
saying,
like,
what if you
so
don't
if
have
they
a-
did pull it, it would have been pretty loose. That's all I'm saying. It would have been, but you didn't put it in right. That's all I gotta say.
Your whole lace run.
And
The next time you get it, it's
you better lay it
every
down.
time it's gonna be sewed in.
Right.
And then
Oh,
the scalp
now,
out.
with that, the sewing in, what if you actually did get it sewed in and it wasn't tight?
Pulled.
Oh.
Because you still got the laces going.
Yeah.
It's around. It's not just like one place.
No.
Oh boy.
But like, you made me giving me my money.
We gotta bring Diamond into this. Diamond Roberts is the one that does our hair when we actually have it done today. We look like hot mess.
You may look like a hot mess, but I look
Look at
good.
this, all frizzed up, man. Come on,
I
what
look
am I
good.
doing?
I look good. That's all
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
always
say.
look good.
Aw, thank you.
But she has to hear this episode because that would be
She
funny.
does.
What would she say if what if Zay was? Zay's my son. What if he was there and he just whoop? You know what I'm saying, just or like you're trying to tap him, say like you're in line somewhere and you're like you're trying to get a hold of him and you're going like this, you
And they're trying to ignore you, and you're just like,
yeah, and it just a tug, one tug. Black
No.
girl attitude.
What? Yeah, no.
So today is gonna be the day that you gotta have the cold beer ready and snacks out on deck because Steelers is playing again against the Browns. It was so funny last week. I wasn't so worried about the game, but now I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. But we almost beat them with our third string, and that is, man, that to tell you right there. And it was funny is that I seen somebody in the crowd that said it had a terrible towel, and he was waving around and said Steelers, or wasn't, no, it's Pittsburgh sucks. Buddy, come on.
Y'all were
You know what I'm saying?
undefeated.
No, I know that. And Washington football team, daggone Indians, are bastard. What are they now? I mean,
Washington football team.
right? I mean, what is their mascot now? Come on.
A W.
A W on the football, isn't that just like the basketball, Wilson or whatever? Come on, man, that's embarrassing.
It is. But
So I'm hoping that we do win because it beats out the wild card, and
I don't know what happened to my team this year.
I do, but I'm not gonna say it
Shut up.
because guys, I decided that I'm not gonna be smart to her anymore as much as I used to be.
Oh, really? Is that your
here's-
2021 goal?
No,
Right there?
why it wasn't
Resolution?
until last Sunday we got off. She was going to do her TikTok because she loves doing her TikTok dances and stuff, right?
I do.
This
I'ma
was
have more
no
coming
joke,
out,
okay? I did post it up, but we'll repost this. She is doing a TikTok. I'm looking out the window, chilling. This is what I do, and I hear her doing her TikToks, and sometimes it gets annoying. If you guys have anybody that's doing their TikToks and stuff like that, you just hear song after song. In which I'm a music producer, so I listen to music non-stop. But some of those are high pitched, and why did they make that a song is what I'm thinking in my head. And I'm hearing it, so I'm making fun of the song. I'm out screeching the song, making fun and gestures. And I come up to her. She is going to say, "Are you for real?" And she knocks me out. I was down for like 15 minutes, and
His
I
neck
seen
was
that.
hurting.
My neck was hurt for like 2 days. I seen the video posted afterwards because there's like little dings in my phone and notifications saying that she posted up a new one. I'm like, all right, here we go. What's this one about? I had no daggone. I did not remember nothing. But yeah, if you guys watch it, man, just tell me how you think of that video.
I mean,
her TikTok is Lindsay Settle 820. Go on TikTok right now. Lindsay Settle 820. Type that in. And guys, yes, we're on her TikTok as well. What did you guys think about that? That was not no joke. She acted like there was a challenge. That wasn't no challenge. I just got knocked out because I'm just trying to be funny.
Okay, so to be fair, you did get me a ring light for Christmas, so I got to make my TikToks better now. And when I'm in the zone, don't mess with me when I'm in the phone. That's it.
I mean, saying you give her a controller in her hand, she's throwing it.
I do.
So, fellas.
Oh, here we go.
Make sure
Ladies, here we go. Brace yourself.
Make sure that you guys are keep it. If you're gonna be smart, I mean, just lower the volume of your voice, man. Because
unless your girl got pretty good hearing, because then you really gonna get it and say, excuse me.
Yeah, but we did have a lot of laughs on it, and I see the humor. It looked funny. It didn't feel funny.
It's funny. Anytime where it's at your expense and not mine. It's
but
funny.
you could see my feet go up.
Yeah, he went flying, y'all. I made him fly. I made him Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, speaking about like how do you fall down the stairs?
No, we're not talking about me.
Falling with style.
We're not talking about me. We're not talking about me.
Well,
we're talking about you.
Just saying that. Yeah, I was falling with style, right?
Yeah,
it did look like I was flying. You know what I'm saying?
Morning, Cindy.
Good morning. Good morning.
But yeah, there's that. Just don't mess with me when I'm in my zone, man. That's it. That's all I asked for.
And usually I'm in her videos and I don't know what it is, but I think it's so funny. I'm just in my boxers, I just think it's so funny though. I don't know why.
It's not funny. So you want to show everybody your business? Show everybody what you got?
She hates it when I do this. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, man. There was a guy when I was when I first came to Virginia and moved up here. It was in Carlisle Heights, and there was this guy. He decides to wear a robe outside, and never, ever would he wear it. And yeah, he didn't close it. No, not whatsoever. I mean, it just peeking open. He never wore clothes underneath of it.
He was butt naked.
He butt naked
in his birthday suit.
Yes, and while he's butterball naked, you just see his thing. Well, I'm like, oh. It was like in my view, his whole package. And it was funny that I'm saying package. He was checking the mail. We're in a townhouse complex. So he's going to a mailbox that has 1 through 15 and checking his mail. Buddy, and he does it in the morning time when, you know what I'm saying? So I make sure he goes inside before that was the last time I seen that. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, nice. It was during like a hot summery type day, But going on a school bus, and just before you go to school, you seen someone's thing. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Peeking out of the road. That's so gross, dude.
Oh my god.
You thought that was okay? Like, why couldn't there have been a woman? There was never that. They're always mature, got the silk robes on and stuff. But no, this guy gonna come out like real Q Hef and just shredding his stuff, bro.
Maybe he thought he was you.
You thought he was? Yeah, no.
Maybe he thought in his mind.
What was he watching before that? That's God. Every day though. Every day. I'm not gonna lie, man. I can only imagine, man. Porn will ruin your entire life.
Yep.
And that story right there, you just ruined my life now, buddy. Like,
it's a chain reaction.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got a question though.
Okay.
Okay. So for anybody out there, I want to ask this question. And if you already had this happen, then we know the answer. But let me know if you had this happen. Would you rather walked in on your parents playing piano, or them walking in on you? What would be the worst scenario? And if you are the parent or the opposite, like the person that they're getting walked into, would you keep going or would you stop? I've always said this with teachers and stuff like that because I've heard stories about people on the bus doing crazy stuff, or like they went into the bathroom and did stuff like that in our high school. I don't know if it's true or not, because boys are going to be saying funny things or whatever, and boys, we love telling stories about stuff that we didn't even do, but we want to sound macho. when a woman says this, that's a double standard. When a woman says it, then they're played out as, you know, slutty or whatever. And I want to know this because, again, boys that would say it, we would joke around and said, well, would you stop if a teacher walks in on you and you're in the bathroom playing piano? Would you stop? All the boys say, no. Like, why would I stop? Am I supposed to continue? Kind of weird, kind of offset. But what would you do if your parents walked in on you, or have you walked in on your parents?
One of my TikTok followers said walking in on them. I never.
Guess I said that's a hard one.
Yeah.
It is.
I never walked in on my parents, but I heard it.
Oh. Yeah, that's always a plus one.
No.
Yep,
I'm going back to no.
Okay,
Why'd
so
you have to bring that up?
And then here's another scenario for you, okay? And this one definitely always been out there, and I've always wondered like what would I do. So if you had to save someone, you're off a ship, and you had to have one lifesaver, or is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Okay. So you gotta throw it out there. You have, for you would be you'd say husband or mom. For me, it would be wife or mom. Who would you save? If you had one person to save, you couldn't save both of them. For some reason, there's sharks in the water. Who knows? But you couldn't save both of them. You save one of them, though. Who would you save? Would I save my queen, or would I save my dad's queen? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could I come back with saying the story like I saved my woman, I couldn't save yours? That's a hard one, right? You would be the same way.
Yeah.
So who would you save? Johnny said mom. I see that. It's definitely a difficult question.
That is difficult.
That'll be something you guys will be asking everybody this week. Who would you save? Your mom or your wife? Or
well, okay. I couldn't answer for myself, but
and again, your kids. What if one of your kids was in that situation?
No, that's no question. I'd die saving all my kids.
Yeah, see, a lot of people say that, but being a significant other, who would you choose? Depends on the relationship, Jessica says.
It does.
You are correct about that.
But
this whole relationship's been drowning. It could be a Kevin Hart situation where, well, the shark bites you, then you got one arm, one leg, and you're just going in circles. You know what I'm saying? Swimming out there. You know what I'm saying? Finish that. Just tell the shark, just finish your dinner. That's what my mom always said.
But yeah, no. I think my mom would make that decision for me. If I was in that situation, she would make that decision.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
But again, in your situation, like she's yelling, she can't even swim, you know, and then
Mom just floats. Seriously, she just floats.
You made her sound fat.
She floats. No. She does though. She just floats. I guess. Okay. So in my family, we have.
So her family floats, guys.
No. We are women. We have big-chested women in our family. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. So growing up, my mom would take me and my sister swimming, and she would just sit there, and she would float.
So what you're trying to say is you could probably eat a TV dinner in those things.
No.
You don't need no call. We don't need to buy those little tables that we want. You know,
I'm not trying to
eat in the living room.
My mom would literally try to make herself sink, and she would not sink.
I have seen people do this, and it's funny.
Yes. And I sad to say, y'all, but I think I'm getting at that point.
So when you're about 80, 90, are you going to be like the woman off of Nutty Professor?
Oh,
she trips over her.
Yeah, no.
Hoo-has.
Well, you know what? I know. For one, I wouldn't let it go that far, and two, I won't even make it to 80. I don't think.
For real, yeah, she didn't need her own floaty.
Yes, exactly. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you, Jessica. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, like she would like literally stand there, and like it was like she was a Bowie in the water. That's what it was.
And yes, her mom watches this, so I can only imagine that.
I love you, Mom. really do. She
Imagine
would
what
laugh.
she's thinking right now. Like,
no, she would
oh,
laugh.
Lindsay.
She'd laugh. She'd like, she's like, your turn. But yeah, she would laugh. My mom laughs. I call her old T now all the time. Nikki does too.
Golly.
We
All right,
do it.
so we are now on YouTube as well. We're trying to figure out on our program how to do it live the right way, and we can post up on different platforms. Still working on that, but we're going to be shining that out too. So please, next week we might do a giveaway, might not. I don't know. Let's find out. But let's see what everyone does this week, because I want you to share, like, and go to my YouTube. I'm going to post that up there too. We are still working on a logo because we have something that it looks really, really good.
It does.
But I want to touch up one more because we just now started this and we're taking off. We're hoping that you put out the good vibes and throw us any kind of comments. We love seeing you guys here. It's really awesome, like how much support that we actually have coming into this. This was literally something little that we came up with and just
went with it.
Yeah, and it has gone a long ways within about 6 months. It's been a long way.
Crazy.
So that's why we're starting to do more and more activities and stuff. So again, if there's something that you want to share, you want us to put out there,
like a challenge for us to do or
challenge,
something,
we'll do it automatically. Just let us know what that challenge is. We'll
give us the idea. Let us know.
If you want to hit one of us up individually, you know what I'm saying? John Smith on media, you can find that like anywhere.
You can.
Our MIH Studio, you can find that anywhere. Just hit us up. If you want her to secretly say something crazy, you know, because she comes up with crazy games by herself.
I do.
And challenges that I just don't know what's going to happen.
He doesn't know what to expect, but.
But I got to think on my feet. We got to go. Okay, let's do it. We can do that. Just let us know, and it'll be fun for everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to catch your interest. I know it is. We just want you to have a good day, good vibes, good everything. This year it just needs to happen. We need to have
nothing but positive vibes, y'all. Nothing but positive.
We gotta stop being, I love y'all, but we gotta stop being couch potatoes this year. Stop sinking in those beds all day. You know what I'm saying? You're literally putting your body in a bed and just sinking in it and just never getting up.
Need to push yourself. Yep. Get up.
It's just like I'm telling my son every day, especially during the week, man. Get up. At least do it before 7. Get up and get what you need to get done. Get
it out of the way.
Yep, make it happen. That's what we say here at MIH Studio. That's what it stands for. Make it happen. Mm-hmm. So that's what we do. Okay. So I want you guys to please share these videos, okay?
Love,
this is very important.
Do all that good stuff.
Make sure you do that. Please continue to support us. We'll support you. Tell us what you want to tell us. We love you guys. Hope to see you next week. Sunday morning coffee talk.
Love y'all.